Tomavele from programtom.com/dev here, and in this video I'm gonna show you that it is possible to have a state management solution without any external library like block provider and get it and all the others. Basically, the Android framework offers widget code. Uh, Basically, it is more of a listener, not a widget. Change notifier. It is part of Flutter Foundation, and it is just a listenable. And you could place your code, your state here, and when something changes, you could notify your listeners with notify listeners method, and your UI needs a listenable builder where you provide with builder, and you also provide a listenable. And what it needs is to listen to a state. So in this example, I'm injecting the state, and it is something very common to all implementations of the state management solution to have one component that is a controller block, or yeah, there are several types of names, and it is just a holder for a specific screen, and it could potentially have injected in it some services, and these services could hold something else, and so on. Basically, what this uses is constructor injection. In my case, I don't need any data source outside of the internal or entered during the game, but probably all of them use some variation of injection, and the most popular one is constructor injection. And another point is getting DI. So provider needs to wrap all the injected code inside a widget tree. So if I want some dependency injected here, it must be defined somewhere in the parent wrapping. So this wrapping creates a lot of container, and this wrapping creates a lot of overhead. The other way around this is to have in memory, like get his state management solution, to have a map, get it put, and have a map of items. And here it is the type, and the second is some instance of the type. This is the other way around, and when in some concrete screen get some uh, some type of object, it grabs this instance initialized somewhere, but it is more like a site table for some injectable types, where in provider it is a wrapper. So there are two different ways of doing this, but in general, mm, you could potentially make some implementations of this on your own, and you could totally not depend on any external library by implementing this separation. So here, this does not this is not attached to the build context to the UI, something that Jetpack Compose tries to do, and also the UI is uh, does not hold internally the state, but it accesses it from the external component. And for the golden tests or some other widget tests, you could potentially mock this state and pass in whatever variation of state you want by mocking the object that is injected in the constructor. So yeah, I could open the pop XML where you could see there is no provider, there is no block, and there is no river pot, and it implements the the basic idea implemented everywhere, and you don't need it for simple apps.